Today, on this episode of Reality Gays.
Emma and Ziad fucked and it fits in your hand.
Are Laura and Birkan taking a gamble on love?
And Annalyn, we see you. We feel constipated when we watch Jovon 2. Roll it, Christina.
Roll it!
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Fiance.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's reality, gays.
Let's love.
Emma, before we eat, as Muslims, we say Bismillah. Oh, like Bon Appetit. No, it's actually a religious thing about Allah.
It sounds probably, I should say, yeah, I'm not even, but I'm just assuming. Context clues tell me everything's going to have a religious connotation.
In the name of Allah. Yeah, it's just like a little thing you say before you eat, or like sometimes before you go to the house, or sometimes before you have sex. It's just a little blessing kind of thing.
People say it before they have sex?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
You've had a man say it to you, haven't you?
No, I have not.
You have, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
I don't believe you.
I don't usually have sex with that many devout Muslims, just to be fair.
We're going to see when the dirty sexts come out, y'all. We've given Poodle a deadline.
I will do my best to get it done by then, but I am very booked up right now.
Well, if it's not done in time, if your tires are slashed, it wasn't me.
I'm doing my best.
Y'all, this is Reality Gays. I am Manny.
And I'm Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Truly. And I think I can speak for both of us. We are enjoying this season of 90 Day Fiance. Before the 90 days, this is season 8, episode 9, Initial Descent.
I actually hit a place where I went, okay, everyone's kind of compelling. Every man is a trash bag. Total trash bag.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a hate watch. I've settled into that. Is it weird that maybe Ziad is the best of them? Think about that.
Possibly.
Think about that.
Possibly, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean.
He's the best of them. That's the best we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I think so. Wow. Because we didn't get, who did we not get this episode? Didn't we miss someone?
I can't remember. If they're not right in front of my face, I don't remember them. There are too many casts to remember.
There is. And there's even it's sometimes difficult in B90 and TOE because most people are going to that person's country. So it's like everybody is not in America. And you're like, wait.
Yeah, B90. Yeah, they're both visiting. And so it's easy to get confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. The men are just a real garbage pile.
They are. Do we have any now? Oh wait,
yes,
no.
we do.
I know who we met. No, don't forget we have Forrest and Sheena. So
he's crap too. But I don't know. Maybe him a tie with him and Ziad. Then who else? Who else are we missing?
Well, we still have Elise and Joshua, who we have not met. which is crazy to me.
That's really late.
Like
to
crazy
introduce.
late. I said, yeah.
That's really
and
late to
also,
introduce. Yeah.
Don't forget, we didn't have Aviva and Stig this episode.
Oh yeah.
I actually think he's the best guy.
Wow.
I don't know.
Bar.
I don't know. Ziad's not a bad guy. He's just doing the Muslim switcheroo.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem like he wants to hurt Emma. He just wants the Muslim switcheroo. So I can't.
Yeah. Boy, it's really dicey at this point.
This would be a very hard game of fuck, marry, kill.
Right?
And I don't want to play it.
The worst. Some announcements. Love is Blind, Season 10, Ohio.
Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh.
I know a lot of people who are glad they left Ohio.
Yeah.
They sing that song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Los Angeles has tons of Ohio refugees.
Many. Big Ohio State contingency here.
But more than that, like just all over, like from
all over
small towns.
There'll be big
a lot of
OSU.
Yeah. But it's happening in Ohio, in the middle of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And February 11th.
The women are gorgeous. They posted a video on Netflix, them kind of all talking and speaking. The women are stunning. The men are fine. There's like some hot ones and there's some like average ones. Did you watch it yet or no?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What were your thoughts? Because you last time I brought it up, you hadn't seen it.
There's a lot of normies. I
Not
do
all
think
of
the women. Well, that's true. I think the women are gorgeous. There's some questionable hairstyles on the women.
What you about that? Then there's also the blonde woman who was wearing next to nothing. Who's like,
yeah, there's that.
I was like, oh boy,
there's that. Yeah,
there's definitely some tech bros in there.
Yes, there are
Mm-hmm.
some finance bros for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like they all know what to say. They're like, what are we looking for? Empathy. Someone who shows up for me, blah, blah, blah. And I would just like one time someone to say, somebody to make me a sandwich. I wish someone, I wish we would stop talking in this kind of quasi elevated therapy speak for what we want. It doesn't, no one knows what it means.
No one knows what it means.
And I feel like people going on dates now, especially heterosexual people, because let's face it, men, if they want to date women now, they're having to learn to talk a woman's language. And
Can you
men
say
think
heterosexual again real quick.
Heterosexual.
How do you say it's so gay?
Heterosexual.
It's like very pointed and gay, like you're a gay scientist.
Heterosexual.
These heterosexuals.
Yes, heterosexuals.
That's the way you say it.
I like you criticizing me for saying things and it just comes out with saliva when you say anything. Just lisping for days.
Thank you. I love my lisp. I
That
do.
makes one of us.
It's part of me. And you know what? You need to accept it. What if I had only one arm? You'd have to accept that.
I'd take that over the lisp, to be honest.
Well,
at least I'd have to look at that. I have to hear the lisp.
I think this is karma for you being a bitch. Keep going, though. You were making a good point.
I'm annoyed that. Hold on. Here we go. Sorry, Christina. This is the leaf blower that passes my window.
Christina, keep this in the show, y'all, because every time the leaf blower comes, Poodle acts like he's never seen the leaf blower there before on this time of day.
No, I have.
But you always act. You always
very
are
annoying
you're
thing.
offended that they showed up at the time that they always show up.
Well, no, I'm not offended. I'm pondering the existential idea that in 2026 we're still using something called a leaf blower. Read any good books lately? I'm reading one called The Correspondent.
What's The Correspondent?
The book.
I mean, what's it about?
It's a book of letters. But this kind of older woman is writing letters to people, and she's writing to some of her fan letters to famous authors.
Oh, I love the idea of the. I did just read.
Y'all, we're doing this because I'm just still waiting on my landscapers.
Flowers. I read on a plane this weekend because it was just there, and I thought, I'll buy that Heated Rivalry book to see. I kind of just wanted to see the difference of the book versus the thing, and it was a quick read, so it was fine. I'm not into romance novel stuff.
Me either.
Like I'm
not going to read it.
No. There's no reason for you. I just kind of wanted to. I wanted to write it. I wanted to read it from being in the entertainment business. This is kind of changing, but I don't need. I've actually never read. I know you read your mom's My Secret Guard. Or
That's
Secret.
different though. Those are literally erotic stories. Well, this is not a romance.
This is all like I read the first book that's about Kip and Scott, and it's all like. Scott thrusted himself into Kip and
okay, I didn't see that on Heated Rivalry. That was more like a rom-com.
No, that all the sex and like thrusted himself into Kip, and Kip like moaned and shouted, "Oh fuck," and then it's like, and then it'll say strings of semen splattered on his chest. It is very graphic. I will give you the book, and you can read the sex stuff. It is very graphic.
Rivulets.
I was
semen.
Like, these sissy dick pigs out there loving Heated Rivalry are having to read some of these books in an interior room.
Okay, as I was saying, now the maintenance is gone. Okay, as I was saying, Christine, you can cut all this out if you want.
No, you keep it in.
As I was saying,
keep it in.
It's just that men feel like there's something they have to say because women expect men to have empathy, which granted, yes, they should, but it's just men think it's easy enough just to use certain words, and women will go, "Oh yeah, this is one of the good ones," and that's all they have to do. So it's the bar, and that's my issue with Love Is Blind these days because the men get by. I think a lot of women had figured it out. But Summer's just still so hopeful because the bar is so low that men can say things like empathy and can halfway express themselves. That's a great guy.
Yeah.
That's really, why the shows have problems.
Yeah, it really is about the actions. And we were just talking about this off the thing, but we were talking about just like how people can give really good text. People can give, and that's Love Is Blind, really. That's why it really is a metaphor for how we date. Yeah, they give good pod. So,
anyway, check that out on the 11th. Hopefully we get screeners as soon as possible, y'all. They're a little behind on that, to be honest.
We're a little worried.
And I'm frankly a little worried. So, also, new season of The Single Life that's going to air very soon after this last tell-all of The Other Way of Toe. And February 9th, and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It has been announced it's March 12th for season 3.
4.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Season 4.
I bet you they filmed season 4 and season 5 at the same time.
I
bet you they are.
I disagree. They already have filmed like season 8 because I don't think they ever turned the cameras off on these poor women. I think they're just on, like in the bathroom.
Get into your mic, Taylor.
Yeah, that is. They're just constantly filming. Anyway,
you know they kind of love it though.
Oh yeah,
they
love it for now.
Yeah, it'll get old.
Whitney will have to stop when she's filming a movie.
In between her filming breaks when they're taking like a 15.
Yeah, you know what? They're going to
she's crafty. They will film the reality show.
I got a text where we are going on that set and then getting on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's 2 just flitty queens.
2 prancing queens.
Also,
Suddenly Amish is still going.
It's gotten better, y'all.
Also, you guys, we're doing a fundraiser for Minnesota Immigrants' Rights Action Committee. That's MIRAC. That's a grassroots organization helping organize, protest, also get aid to people who are afraid to leave their houses. And that's been going on in our Facebook group. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, the Sissy Squad, you should join. We have fun in there. Or you can go to our link tree on our Instagram and donate directly to MIRAC. Yeah. It's right now. That's what people need. It's words are great, actions are better.
Actions are better. You
So
know,
that's
and
what
there's
I will say.
There's a meme going around, and I think it's just important to say that if you're someone whose mind has shifted, your heart has changed, and you didn't speak out before, it's okay to speak out now. The time is now. And so,
and if you live in a state where your representative may not think the way you do, maybe give them a call.
Yeah, please give them a call. So that's how we make our voice heard. Okay.
And I think, is that it? I think so.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Oh, y'all come at me on Cameo. I'm back.
That's right.
Y'all been asking. And I'm back. It's crazy. I didn't even announce it. I just turned it on, and in 30 minutes, 3 people got cameos. It's like
you're so in demand.
No, it's just like sissies could be spies. Now, here's a caveat, y'all. I have forbidden Poodle to do cameo.
I'm not doing it,
and it exhausts him. It's too much.
It's too much for me.
He can't do it. He just doesn't.
It's too
have
much for me.
It's too much for him. So don't ask for a cameo with Poodle. Ain't happening. It's too much for us to schedule. So There you go. Anyway, the link is in the show notes or on my Instagram. But there was something else I wanted to tell everybody. But I don't remember your leaf blower. It's distracted me.
You need to put this in the thing when you think about it.
Well, I was
That's
going to.
what this document is for.
Well, I don't know why you need to shame me on the podcast.
You shame me consistently.
That is not true. You shame me. Y'all don't forget, if you're part of the podcast Academy, vote for us for best podcast ad for an Ambi.
We were nominated for best ad read.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the others. They're good. But my performance is an angel and devil in the same ad. I play myself, my angel self, and my devil self. It's a triple role.
It's a compliment because I wrote the whole thing because I saw the vision of it and Poodle executed it perfectly.
Thank you for writing my words.
Well, I know how to make you dance better than anybody can make this monkey dance.
It's gross. Everyone else in the category is fantastic. It's an honor to be nominated alongside my fellow nominees. But I want to win. I really want to win.
I think we could, be the what's it called when you don't have odds and then you do well?
The dark horse?
The dark horse.
Yeah. I was a little annoyed that every other ad was a lot of the other ads for video. Except for ours. Yeah. Maybe we could give them the thing that Kristen did for you too.
Maybe.
Too late though.
Maybe.
I think voting has already begun.
I think voting has begun. Yeah.
Let's jump in. Emma and Ziad. We haven't seen them for 2 weeks, I feel like. Right?
It's been a hot minute. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am shocked this storyline is still going. At this point, I think Emma is just on this for screen time. He is giving her nothing.
No, nothing.
And
nothing.
We
really?
do,
well, a little bit more this episode, but it's kind of what you said. It's him doing the bare minimum and her going, "Oh my God."
It's not even that. She's just not listening to what he's saying.
She's actually not. It really is.
And all he had to do was dick her down, and she's so happy.
Well,
and anyway,
we're older, so we don't do that now, but we did have some of those moments in our 20s.
This is a different thing, though. This is an engagement where she's trying to get engaged.
That's true.
This is very different.
That's very true.
So they're talking about after this fight they had about she has 0 chance of marrying, and she's like, "I'm tired. I want to sleep. No talking, please." She keeps saying, "So there's 0 chance you want to marry me, Ziad? There's 0 chance."
Good night.
But the next day, it's like the interesting thing here is she sees 0% chance that you want to marry me, which is a horrible thing, I know, to say. but she only sees that as a referendum on her and not their relationship. She is only capable of seeing it as she's bad and unlovable.
Yeah, but a lot of people would take it that way. If someone told me they wanted to marry me 0%, I would be like, what's wrong with me?
Right, but I'm saying I honestly believe what he is saying is we don't really know each other right now. So I have to get to know you before I can do that.
There's what she's doing is what a lot of times somebody will take someone whose English is not their first language. They'll take their words verbatim.
Yeah.
And he does try to explain that is not what I meant. And maybe because it seems like later on she understood it better, but maybe they explained it off camera. But you're right. She just kept being hurt by that. And even I was getting what he actually meant.
Yeah. But that's what I'm thinking. It's so reactive of if you don't say everything sweet to me, and all you need to do is talk nice and sweet to me. And all she wants is a kiss and because she's that vapid. It's that much. So she says
that when she laid her head down there later, she's like, this is nice. And I thought, what do y'all talk about?
What are conversations like?
What's being said?
I love you, baby. I love you too. What'd you do today? Well, I went and got a matcha latte. Ooh, a matcha latte. And then, I had a fight with my boss. Oh, that's bad.
That's bad.
And then I went to bed. And then I zoned out for an hour on Instagram. And then I watched TikTok for 11 hours.
She's too young. She's not on Instagram.
But no, she watched TikTok for 11 hours.
Yeah.
And she watched a makeup tutorial.
She did a workout or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God.
Boy, it makes you think, though. I wonder how many people are with people they don't really know.
A lot.
Sorry, that just made some of you probably drive off the road. I'm so sorry.
I don't think people have... I don't think a lot of people have conversations. I think it's just I don't want to know. I think you find someone you kind of half can deal with. And that's why I show everything. I try to show all of my skeletons real close, real to give them a chance to run away.
Real close, or you mean quickly?
Quickly, that's what I mean.
Quickly.
And close.
Well, that
and my bullet holes.
And that there could be some unhelpful patterns in that too, though.
Not familiar. Well, I'm giving them the chance to reject me so I can already do it outright. If I can show you how weird I am and you're still like, hell, I'll buy this.
Well, you're a Madeline.
Madeline.
You're there because it's crazy bussy.
Oh, that's true.
That's what they're like. It's
the bussy. The bussy is unhinged. Yeah, that's right. So he says 0% for the moment. But he said, but you're the but she's fine. Says, am I the girl you want to be with? He's like, yeah. And he apologized and says, you're right. I won't be negative. I will be. He's like, I will be so nice. And he even says, at this point, I don't know if I will marry her or not, but there is something between us. He gives her a cheek and he puts his arm around her and she's like, things are progressing, but I think we're going to be okay. I just don't, people like this aren't real, right? This woman is not real.
No, I think you've got to accept that. This woman is real, especially, I think we get a little bit more of this in LA because you have so many people that want to be influencers and stuff. But
there's just nothing there.
I actually am very worried for, men too, but I'm very worried for the younger generation. Like they're so obsessed with this, which I'm not saying anything novel. Yeah. This has already been talked about, but it is like where
especially the ones we see on TV.
Sound so old, but it's like where are your actual people skills to engage and be an interesting, curious person.
Yeah, it's the interesting and curious part. Yeah. So y'all, the next day he's cooking for her, making tagine, And she keeps thinking, babe, this is so cute. You look so nice. Babe,
Yeah.
babe. I want her to
babe.
slam my head in a door every time she said
and
babe.
he's doing the nice thing. Because, when she said, I think she said this the day before, she is right. It's not all, this isn't all totally on her. Like, is he probably the best guy on the show? Possibly. But she was right when she said, everything you've said about me has been negative. And I do think it's got to be, again, remember she has this trauma of the past relationship that he doesn't know about yet. But it is like, I bet when we look at the text that they showed and everything, this guy was like a light switch that just turned on and off.
100%.
And that would be scary to be with.
No, this is total Muslim switcheroo.
Yeah.
Total. Mm-hmm. And he's like, they talk about, so she said, I'm so happy you're here. It feels like it's a dream. She's like, that was sweet. Look at you being romantic. So y'all, he's just saying stuff
The food looked good.
that someone would say in a rom-com, and a bad one. And he's like, yesterday it was 0%. She's like, and now it's 7%. And I cackled. It's like when you plugged in your phone for about 10 minutes when it's zero charge and it's like 7%. You're like, so you're saying there's a chance. It's like 3 minutes. And you're like, thank God. Oh, it's not enough where you can take your phone off the charger yet. You still have to use it on the charger, but it's not going to die. And so he's like, what do you have to be to get engaged? He's like, well, 100%, of course. It's like in time, it's going to be 200%. It's like your word of 2023, 2024, and 25, future faking.
Future fake, which is actually, they're saying this is the year for it. I just was early in discovering it, but this is now when people mainstream get it.
Such a trendsetter.
I am. I'm a witchy bitch too. But it is, be sure to check our memes, y'all, because anyone who knows their 90-day fiance knows what 55% means.
Yes.
And now that we're using 7%, 11%, for whatever.
70, he loves her 70%.
70% better than 55.
Yeah. 70% to love someone 70%? Hell, I would take that.
I would take that. I think I've only gotten 5 in my entire relationship life. Maybe even 3.
But you've loved 500%.
It's true. It's true. I'm a lover.
Oh, it's sad. Oh God. So he says, so do you love me more? So you love me more than you would to get engaged? She's like, I'm just pleased about that. So they have a thing of like, she's like, be some nice, some dessert. And he's like, you want to go to the desert? We can do that. It's right there.
She's like, oh my God, babe. No, I mean dessert. Sugar.
It would have been nice to do a nice pun fight there, or argument where mistaken things, but neither of these people could handle it.
No.
Anyway, so it's her birthday tomorrow, so she wants to go see a camel. It's my dream. The question is, had she been to Morocco before? How has she not ridden a camel with Mohammed?
Well, maybe it went even worse with that guy, because she said it was the same thing. Like she got there and he was totally different.
But she was engaged to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is, like Poodle mentioned, y'all, it is the next one of her birthday, and she's got that look on her face that we've all
the freshly
woken up
fucked
with.
feeling.
Yeah. He snuck in there in the night. They started kissing, and they bumped.
Twice. And she says, it's normal to average size.
It's like a good twice. You do it once and you're like, wow, that was great. And then you're like, and it's nice to know you can get it right again.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's not just
just not a fluke.
A shot, a flash in the pan.
Yes.
I'm just usually looking for an excuse to get them out.
You're usually on all fours, just seeping and yelling, get out!
Yeah, just screaming. Seeping? Wow. Yikes. It is 11 a.m. Good Lord. Wish I could say you were wrong. I mean, that's why you got to get yourself a dog blanket, y'all. You got to get a dog blanket. You don't have these problems anymore.
No, you don't.
Throw that dog blanket in the best thing is to get a reversible one. So if you don't have to wash it as much.
Ah.
Yeah. Just flip it over.
What if it's not dry, though, on one side and you flip it, like you got to wait?
You got to let it dry. You got to let it dry.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Then you flip it over. It's just like turning over a couch cushion. It's fine.
Again, you could be a millionaire now.
So she says, I'm hoping a romantic getaway will help speed things up after all this. And so she says, I want to see a proposal. There's no way he's proposing on this. But she also says, he says, he still doesn't know about the Muhammad situation, but
no,
people have told me when I tell him that he's going to break up with me, but I can't lie anymore. He is going to break up with her.
He is.
He's going to break up with her.
He's going to break up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could get another young American twit like that. Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah. So, y'all, like we said, they banged, and Emma really has quite the description of Ziad's penis. Poodle, what do you think about this?
It's normal, average size. It's nothing crazy, but not teeny tiny. It fits in your hand.
It's in your hand.
It don't melt in your mouth.
It don't melt. It don't melt in your mouth.
Y'all, anyone who talks about a man's penis like this
means, you know what it means, y'all. Yeah, that's what it means.
Or then after,
too,
I could deal with it.
I mean, even if she said he's got great boyfriend dick, that's a different thing. But this means she's trying to talk up something that ain't there, y'all. We've all been there.
It's very much the Akini of Ben and Akini the next day of saying, it was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
And they have a baby now.
They're fine. You can make it work, but
you can.
I gotta say, it's not good.
Also, not that he would watch the show, but should she be talking? Is he going to
absolutely not?
Her?
Absolutely not.
That's also again like I would.
She should know better.
I would never talk about that with somebody I love.
Well, she says, I can't tell anyone because he's Muslim, but I had to tell somebody. Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we move on to? Oh God, this guy gets fucking worse and worse. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. We got another. We got these fucking podcast bros on. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. It is kind of
Jovon
confusing,
and Anna.
Y'all, because we're getting it here, but we're also
getting it Love After Lockup.
We're getting it Love After Lockup news, which is a great new season. If you're on the $8 tier.
During Lockup, it should be, yes.
Yeah, Love During Lockup. The new season, that's on the $8 tier, and video tier, the $15
The guys who
tier.
saying Western women are just so tainted.
They're so. He wants to date a woman from prison because she hasn't been tainted by these westernized women
who move in a certain way.
Oh God, y'all. Oh,
well, you're attracted to him, so it checks.
He's a beautiful crier.
So anyway, the interesting thing is, y'all, I think straight men should have learned this by now. When you ask a woman, why are you so emotional? Don't be surprised if you get a scratch to your face. It's not a good question.
No.
And she says, you'll never understand because you don't have emotions, basically. And again, guys, this guy kept saying, I don't know what to do. I apologize. If I apologize, it'll never be good enough. So I guess I won't apologize.
So he's not apologizing. What, y'all, if someone says that, and what they're saying is, I'm not apologizing to you because it's your fault that I can't apologize.
Yep. And then she brings up, and I totally believe this because this is exactly what he does. She says, you want to be a provider for me, but you use it as ammunition for me. You want me to always be grateful. And then he says, no, that's not true, and proceeds to explain that's exactly what he wants for the next 20 minutes.
I did bring, I was like, literally, the contradiction.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
No, this guy's he's brainwashed by this fucking rot that he's listening to. Let's be honest.
I'm going to tell y'all this now. This tell-all is going to be another. We're going to get another
men's rights convention.
Men's rights convention.
Yeah, it's going to be awful.
It's going to be awful.
It's going to be awful. And so they leave the restaurant, and he says, sometimes I feel like I'm not appreciated. Maybe she'll realize that and be nicer, because I feel like I'm stepping on landmines. Because, you know, women, you don't know what they're going to do. They think in different ways than us. I don't know how to please her. I don't know. So he says, this is the worst thing. These fucking people. He's like, I don't know. I'm just going to go take a shower. I don't want to bother you. I'm Mr. Cellophane. I'm sorry I took up so much of your time. Go fuck yourself. I hate this guy the worst of anybody on the show.
I want to say this, and this is a big deal. The silent treatment is not the same as giving someone space.
Absolutely not.
Listen to what I said. When someone says, I was just giving you space, if they were giving you the silent treatment, they weren't. Because giving someone space does not feel like a punishment.
Yep. Silent treatment is.
And you can give someone space and still talk to them about whatever, even if it's just like day-to-day things happening in the house, and you can verbalize and say, first of all, you can tell someone, hey, I want to give you space. If you don't tell someone you're giving them space, that's the silent treatment.
Yes.
So for a lot of you, I think I get triggered by this word because I've had people in my past that gave me the silent treatment and then it defended it with, well, you're so irrational or you were so upset. I was just giving you space. Because basically that's saying I'm giving you space to calm down and come to your senses.
Yeah, because you're such and such a state right now, no one can deal with you.
Because no one can deal with you. And I've learned I do give people space. Like, because sometimes I've been around people who actually need that. That's hard for me because I'm like Poodle. We both like to talk about it now. We want to get it out and get it done. But anyway, I just wanted to make that clarification.
That's a good point. That's a good clarification. She also says, she's like, yeah, this misogynistic masculinity shit. She's like,
speak louder.
Y'all, she nails him. She says, it sounds like he wants all this traditional stuff. She's like, but tradition is that the man provides and I'm not asking a lot. And it's hard to be with him because my contribution was what I could give to him was that I stayed. I was there because that's what she can provide. And what he wants, y'all, is complete submission.
He does. I also feel like this has to deal with, again, someone who acts this way, he's very, very insecure. And as we've known, like sissies have said, like somebody who works this job, you do work like 15, sometimes 16-hour shifts. You just kind of get used to it. But you don't get paid a lot. So I don't think this guy makes really that much money to support her. And so instead of opening up and talking about that and talking about the expectation or fears or whatever, he projects all of that onto her to make her feel inadequate because he feels inadequate.
And he's extremely resentful. We see it, then think for next week when he sees her house. It's like, this is what I've paid for? Which I can't. It's a toss up between him and Rick for me. I want to murder. I want to hit one of them harder every other week.
No, I want to murder Rick more. It's this, but it is this like way of
the bus is amphibious. Remember,
it goes in water.
It would go right in the wheels and just hop right up.
It's like those Boston Duck tours. I just just
the bus is amphibious. We're going worldwide.
We're going worldwide.
It's going to ruin the tour, the world tour.
Yeah, shout out to our Beantown sissies. God, y'all get drunk at a live show. God,
it did. The Boston and Philly.
Oh boy,
and Chicago too.
And Chicago.
Those were drunk cities. Those were really drunk cities. The meet and greets were a little dicey.
We're handsy. And just loud.
Mouthy too. They were waiting in line
it.
like, never thought you'd see us. I'm like, didn't you pay to see me? Why are you arguing with me?
I need a sissy next live show in Philly. I need her to bring her hot boyfriend or husband, and I want him to dirty talk in my ear in a Philly accent. Why? You can request that. Why can't I?
Because not the brand. Get your own brand.
Well, I'm feeling myself now. And now,
here we go.
Channy said.
Well, every year I'm feeling myself. Every year this is my year.
Neptune went out of Pisces, so now it's in Aries after 15 years, and this means it's time for me to do it. I'm going to poodle for 15 years.
We saw how that worked. I'm just saying you got to plan it a little bit better. You can't just go willy-nilly.
Well,
stick your toe in a little bit.
I don't really start with my toe.
Yeah, that's the problem. So the next day, y'all, they're packing silent treatment again.
Mm-hmm.
And so she even says, every time we fight, he gives me the silent treatment. Just before, it was fine. We were in a long-distance relationship. We wouldn't talk. Mm-hmm. So it was fine. But she's like, now we're like physically together.
And again, this guy gives, he messes up a lot, but he gives somewhat, like she's accepted these text conversations. So all she's had to rely on is his words, really. Yep. And now she's seeing his actions. Oh, I hope
he says,
together.
I'm really worried.
Because she does. The thing is, and we can tell in this next scene, she really loves him.
I think she does love him. That's the fucked up part. Mm-hmm. So he starts in again, providing for you isn't easy. But I believe it's my duty, but I'm not trying to throw it in my face. I went, yes, you are. Like my Obama inner anger translator, that Key and Peele sketch, I just wrote it in all caps throughout this entire thing. And he says, I just want you to cut me a little slack. This is quid pro quo. In other words, I give you all these things. I want you to be, quote, nice to me. In other words, don't take everything I say and be my fucking geisha. That is it. It's disgusting. He doesn't want a wife. He wants a blow-up doll who has that much of personality and who will listen to him, whine and gripe and complain about and how everyone at work is not as talented as he is.
Totally. I really enjoyed and I loved not only from her, but how they trolled him when she said,
the crew hates
when she's like,
him.
You get up and you act like you're always constipated. And then they showed a montage of him just bitching and complaining about I thought they were going to show one.
So dusty.
No, they showed like 4 different clips of him being in a beautiful beach going, looks like it's going to rain. There's probably a shark out there that will kill us.
Eeyoring. He's Eeyoring.
Like Debbie Downing the whole thing.
And he says, look, I work hard to do. He keeps saying the same thing. He's like, but I'm not saying that because I work hard to do X, Y, and Z. And I just want a little light bulb to go off in that little tiny head of yours that says, my husband works so hard. So I want to make sure his day is positive when I take time for him for 15 minutes on his break. I just want him to whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Want her to whisper sweet nothings so I can tell her how much everybody at work is dumb. And she can't have her own opinions. She needs to be there for me. Now, it is fucked.
It's fucked up. And the thing that why she kind of relents a little because she says, I feel bad when I make you feel bad. And she does overreact. And
for sure.
She has, but I also wonder, did she
I understand it.
Well, I'm not going to touch that. But I wonder.
This is not an overreaction. This is a reaction.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm going to say.
It isn't about your past relationships right now. We're focused on Annalyn.
Don't you tell me not to overreact.
But I wonder, did she initially, quote, overreact? Or has this been a build? Because she's had years of this guy completely disappointing her. Which, if that's the case, that's on Annalyn for sticking with this guy. Like, he's... we're going at him, but her responsibility in this, it's very clear who this guy is, and he has shown you who he is.
Yeah.
Honey, The horse is dead.
The problem is
get another one.
The problem is there's a financial obligation.
Well, and they're actually married. They're married.
True.
We forget
and
that.
She can't. There's no exit strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing we've learned from Poodle in 2024.
Always have an out.
Always an exit strategy.
Always. Y'all, there is nothing wrong with when things are going great. Such like that prenup. When things are going great, just daydreaming about what you would do if things weren't so great.
You're like, I'm making a good little money right now on my own. Maybe I'm just going to put a couple $1,000 in an account my husband doesn't know about.
Maybe I'll bury money in a coffee can.
Sure. Put it inside my child's mattress. Whatever. This is all healthy, right?
I'm not saying that most men aren't trustworthy, but
my mother would.
Always have an out. Always have an out. You know, you're blocked in by 3 cars on the freeway. Not a good thing. Always have an out.
I'd say it for men with women. Everybody always have an out.
Yeah. I think we're saying this to men because or women because
we're talking
usually
about
less financial independence.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to Laura and Birkan.
Unless you're on Love is Blind Denver, where all the men and women make way more money than all these men.
Let's move on, Laura and Birkan. So I've got to say, I think this could be over soon. I don't know how much longer. This woman at least has a head on her shoulders. Yes, she lives in a fantasy world of romance novels, but at least you can, the look she's giving him, y'all, she's got the ick. She's got
the ick. Yeah. She knows.
Yeah.
Again,
and now she just has to come to. Go ahead.
Unless you're from high desert or live in Vegas or parts of New Jersey, no one wants to date a gambler.
It's not sexy. It's not as sexy as it sounds.
Yeah, unless they're at a high level. Because I think we have some sissies that gamble.
Professional poker players.
Yeah, there's professional people. And I even know someone who makes a decent living kind of betting and being a whatever bookie for sporting things. And so you can make a living from it. But it's the way he's not presenting it very well.
Right. And also it feels like he says it's not a compulsion, but come on. The phrase is, when I get money, I gamble.
Well, and then when he says, I don't have he said, because hold on, what he said, and if I was addicted to gambling, I wouldn't care if I lost or if I won.
But I always win.
And I went, that's exactly what makes you a gambling, because gambling addicts care
it's the thrill.
If they lose or win, because when they lose, it's not a thrill. They're in deep despair, and then they need the high of winning.
Yep.
This guy sticks some Nietzsche up your ass and suck a bag of dicks. You're Nietzsche. A bullshitter.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So the next morning, she's like, I liked meeting everyone yesterday. I always think it's hysterical when they film them like they're getting up, like the cameras man just happened to be there.
Well, yeah.
It is so contrived because he's there with his shirt off and she's just laying there in what looks like a t-shirt with like covers on top of her. Mm-hmm. like she's a corpse on the bed. I wish they'd stop filming it like this because none of this happens. It is the fakest thing possible. I wish they'd stop doing it. It enrages me.
I think it's fine, but
it's just I do think a lot of the show is true docuseries. I'm saying that this takes away moments like this. Take away from it. So they've been there a week. It's only been a week. And
lots happened in a week.
She's talking about, we've had conversations about debt and Michael. And she had a feeling the friends were keeping a secret, but he's got to have a surprise getaway. And she said, something about this feels manipulative. I think she's dead right. This woman is ignoring a lot of her own instincts, but the fact is she's still having them, which is better than a lot of the other women seem to be doing this season. Like Lisa has other problems. But Emma's not any instincts. Emma is ignoring them.
And Laura's ignoring. It's interesting. She's almost like, it almost seems like she's ignoring more. I feel like her relationship with Michael is a little more fucked up than her relationship with Birkan, because and I bring that up in that here's this guy who's your friend.
Let's point to that. Yeah.
And I don't mean this on her. I mean, like, he's unable to commit to you. And so one of the reasons why you're probably trying to see if this long lost thing, this isn't like Angela and Tommy.
No.
When Tommy said, I love you. And she's like, Tommy, I just can't have sex with you, Tommy.
Tommy, I can't picture myself having sex with you.
Sorry, y'all. This is classic Lalu. That's on the $5 tier right now. It's so good. But it's not like that.
Get me out of this dress.
She wants to be with Michael. You can tell.
Yeah.
She wants to date him.
All he has to say is be with me. And she would do it. But his self-confidence is in the toilet because of his birth defect.
It's not even about Laura. It's about his own shit.
I swear to God, if they don't get together, I'm going to be furious.
I either need her to get together with Michael or she makes a gay best friend that we see them just walk off in the sunset playing pickleball.
So we're going to go to Cheshme or something like that. Cheshme. I'm pronouncing it.
It looks adorable.
My Turkish isn't very good.
Actually, adorable is not the right word. It looks beautiful.
It looks adorable.
Yeah,
that was what Emma would say. It's adorable, babe.
Yeah.
So this looks. Turkey is on my list as well.
Same. I would love to go to Turkey.
And so he says, I still have to tell her about the gambling, and I don't know how she's going to react. He walks around. She's like, oh, I can be the princess in a castle, and he goes, I'm the princess. She's like, when do I get to be? He's like, I have no idea. way to reassure. So later on, he's like, I try my best, Laura, because I care about you and love you. And we've been talking about marriage. And do you have any other questions for me? She's like, okay, can you tell me where your debt came from? He's like, well, turns out I had a little shisha bar. And then I had another one. And then I had another one. And I was taking some bank loans to get them. And COVID hit. I went bankrupt. I sold everything and worked little jobs. Didn't make money. Wasn't living my life. And I found another way. I gamble. A lot.
Which, bless his heart, because even though, he's gross, but this happened to so many people in COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's horrible. But when he said a lot and she goes, how often? And he said, well, if I have money, I gamble. It could be every day. And you see Laura's face.
Yeah, this is when it's hitting.
And he says, well, this is how we have paid rent. And she said,
for his friends.
She says in her interview, she's like, the problem is with gambling, he doesn't have anything to begin with.
Yep.
And Laura actually says, which is true, y'all, date a gambler if he owns his own home, owns his own car, like has a life and set up.
Very different.
But
it's a very different situation.
This guy has nothing. And I kind of.
But she says gambling's fine when you have nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Mm-hmm. And, she said, but I sent you the money. Did you gamble with that? And he said, yes. He said, I ended up making like 20,000 Turkish or lira. I don't know. What they
Turkish lira. Yeah.
Turkish lira from that, like $1,000 you gave me.
But it just paid rent. It didn't solve anything.
Y'all, unless he said, depends on how he asked for the money or if she just gave it to him. If he said, I need this money to pay rent or to buy groceries, sure. But when you give someone money, you can't put an expectation of how they spend it.
Well, that's kind of true. I think that the deal here is she didn't expect. I think what she expected is for him to, because she said, you told me you only wanted money. Mm-hmm. So in other words, that's already like a red flag.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is to know that I wouldn't want to give someone money if they were going to gamble with it.
Right.
So that's true. Yeah.
But she said, if you came to the U.S., would you gamble with our money? He's like, no. It's all your money. And he's like, well, here's the thing. If we're married, it's ours. He's like, no. If I earn $5,000, I give you $4,000. and I need $1,000 to bet. And her face went,
Gook.
Y'all, this is a gambling problem. This is a full-on gambling problem.
Yeah.
Come on. And then he's like,
an addiction, not a problem.
Yeah.
An addiction. And even like this guy screams addict. The way he has to smoke every day.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you he drinks a lot.
It's when he says, I will make $1,000, maybe $50,000. He's like, that's like I do things. I bet on football games. And then she says this, I'd be responsible for you for 10 years. And he's like, here's the thing though, baby. If I get that one jackpot, this is every gambler's
That's
thing.
when he said that, I went,
if I get that one jackpot, baby, I'm hanging up my gambling gloves, and then we're just gonna be in like Flint for the rest of our lives.
But judging off of her face, I think she is out in 2 episodes.
I think she has to be. I think she is an idiot if she's
unless they stretch it out to 3. Like maybe we get a call with Michael or her talking to some of her friends about him, and they're like, but
you know,
Laura just seems too smart to be hanging around for this.
You know what's different about this guy? He doesn't offer a lot of pleading explanations for why he does things.
Well, no, because he's a gambler. If
exactly.
you don't show he's not showing it's the poker face. He's not showing anything. But also, now that I talk about him more, I don't think he's the best guy because there's something
really dark in him.
There's a bit of like sociopathy, like how he disconnects from emotions.
No, he's the scariest one on the show for me.
I would say that too. Yeah, I do not.
You don't know what he's going to do. Yeah. What a rogues gallery of men this season.
Get gay friends, Laura. Get gay friends.
Find more gay friends.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
But don't treat them like totems. Don't treat them like accessories.
No. I meant that. Yeah. Where was it? There's some meme where a girl was like, I'm going to just stop dating men. I'm just going to hang around with gay friends. And I forgot who it was, some gay celebrity. Oh, it was Duran Bernard. And he did a follow-up to that and read her for filth.
Well, friendship works 2 ways. You can't have gay men accessories. Yeah.
That said, y'all, we don't mind when you call us your gays. We think that's a thing of affection for us, but don't call your other gays that.
No.
Because a lot of them don't like it. I do. I don't mind at all, though. So we don't mind. All right. Especially when your husband says it. We love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I prefer.
That's the show, everybody. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. A way to support this Ambi-nominated podcast is to support our sponsors because we put a lot of work into our ads, apparently more than the other nominees. And so anyway,
I'm not saying Jon Stewart doesn't work for his money. But
I will say Julia Louis-Dreyfus does great ads on her podcast.
She's not nominated.
She's not nominated. So anyway,
can't choose her.
But you can support our show by supporting our sponsors. We appreciate that very much. If you don't want to listen to ads at all, you're like, fuck that shit. Join us on RG Plus at the $8 all audio tier, which includes, like we've mentioned before, the newest drop of Love During Lockup that airs on Friday nights on WeTV. And the class list is included in that as well. On the $5 tier, when Love is Blind comes out, that's a $5 tier show. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is on the main feed, but if you want that without any commercials, you could get that on the $8 tier. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you in part 2. Until then, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And maybe tonight at dinner, ask your husband or your boyfriend, hey, what percentage from 1 to 100 do you love me?
I'm going to say don't do this. Well, you know what? You don't find out if you don't.
It's going to make for some great dinner conversation.
You know what? Neptune's move, and I'm ready for chaos. Do it.
Fuck. Call us